guys, Crystal Guardian back for another video, and as you can see, I've changed this, I mean, not exactly changed the setting, I'm still in my room, but, I've changed where I'm doing it, I'm on my bed. Hi guys, so, today's video, I thought, would be interesting. I thought today's video, I wanted to talk about, give basically movies I'm looking forward to, like, also, like, my most anticipated movie of every month of the year. And obviously I can't really give you January and February because that's pretty much sort of done and gone or whatever. So I can't do, but I'll compensate that with telling you what my favorites were of those months. But yeah, I wanted to talk about my favorites of each month, or at least most anticipated. So let's get into it. So so for January, my favorite movie, surprisingly, is probably one of my biggest surprises of the year. The Holdovers. The Holdovers is kind of like it's a comedy. It's basically about this teacher played by Paul Giamatti. I can't exactly remember it. But he basically plays a teacher, and he basically bonds with this student in his class that he has to look after because his parents won't take him home for Christmas. And it's not only very heartwarming, it's also it's probably one of the most funny. I'd probably say there was only, maybe like at best only one or two jokes didn't land for me. Other than that, it was amazing. And February, my favorite movie, well, as of right now, it might get topped. I'm gonna go see Man and Web tomorrow, though not really that high expectations. The Iron Claw, it was fucking phenomenal. I'll probably say the only thing that I would say puts it below the Holdovers though for me is I feel like because it can get a bit dark at times, I feel like it's not as rewatchable, but I'm willing to give it another rewatch maybe when it comes out. Because I did actually thought about learning more about the Von, I can't remember the name of it, but the family in the movie. Yeah. And now let's get into my most anticipated of all the other months. So, starting off with March next month, my most anticipated for that is not only most anticipated for that month, but also my most anticipated movie of the year, which is Kung Fu Panda 4. Yeah, I watched the first three, and I really enjoyed them. The first one I watched constantly as a child. Second one, I would say I prefer the first one, but that's really mainly because but I was a massive creature of habit of the first one, so I never really watched the second one. But I watched the second one, and it was really good. Third one, definitely the weakest of the franchise, but still pretty solid. And I'm hoping that this is going to have a reason to exist, because I feel like Kung Fu Panda 3, while not being as good as the first two, I felt like was a great conclusion to the franchise. So I'm hoping this is going to have like a legitimate purpose to exist. But other than that, I'm looking forward to it. Next we got April, which honestly has a lot of options I could pick from. As of right now, I'm going to say my most anticipated is going to be Abigail, and it's not really that much of a well-known movie. Basically, it's a movie about these. I won't go too in depth. Watch the trailer if you want to know the exact premise. But basically, there's these criminals who basically they come and kidnap this little girl called Abigail, who basically she's a ballerina, and she's the daughter of this rich guy. And then basically the kidnappers basically lock her in their mansion, and later on the criminals realize that they're locked in the room with her instead of vice versa. And that's all I'll say. But yeah, I'm interested to check that out. Next we have May, and my most anticipated for May is going to be Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. When I heard about this movie, me and my parents had already decided to watch the modern day trilogy with from Rise, Dawn, and War. Really enjoyed all three of them, and I was thinking about I might watch the other five that have been made. Six. The other six, then watch Kingdom, and then maybe do like a massive ranking of all 10, which would be interesting. But yeah, Kingdom of the Planet, I think there's been like enough time passed to where I feel like, and to be fair, I feel like because it doesn't exactly have the same characters as the original trilogy, it's not exactly going to mess with the legacy of that original trilogy. But yeah, so most looking forward to of May. Now we're moving on to June, and for June, my pick is going to be Bad Boys 4. Funny, I've never actually watched any of the Bad Boys movies. I heard they're pretty good. I heard they're kind of like top of but kind of like the best movies of Michael Bay, who is most well known for making the Transformers movies, which a lot of people didn't particularly like, especially the sequels. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Bad Boys 4. I'm planning on watching the other three, just because just so that it makes sense. I hope I hope Bad Boys 4 is going to be pretty good.
Moving on to my birthday month, July. And for July, I'm mostly looking forward to is Deadpool and Wolverine. Yes, I really love the first two movies, especially the second one, which is probably my favorite movie of the X-Men at least the ones I've seen. I haven't seen the Wolverine movies. I'll have to get on that. But yeah, Deadpool versus and Wolverine. Now I'm gonna be a bit hesitant on whether or not it's going to like save the MCU because I feel like it having the TVA come together with Deadpool actually kind of like thinks that kind of like idea is interesting because Deadpool's always been like breaking the fourth wall, and I think that whole TVA thing of him basically joining the multiverse, I think, could be a very clever idea with his like that, and I think it'd actually be a good way of actually getting him together with Wolverine without supposedly destroying Logan, which I heard was kind of like the conclusion of Wolverine until this movie. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm not gonna expect it to be as good as the first two. I'm expecting it to be at least. Well, I'm expecting it to be at least as good as the first two, if not close to being as good as the first two. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that movie. Now we got August, which honestly I'd probably say has about two movies that are tying for it. One of which I'm probably gonna say as of right now my most looking forward to is going to be Borderlands. And for those of you who don't know what Borderlands is, it's basically it's a video game which I've never actually played. My older brother and mother have actually played the games. And I heard this was get made, and it actually made me curious to play the games because like movie looks like it actually has a pretty stacked cast. You got Jack Black, Kevin Hart, Jamie Lee Curtis. Wait, hold on. Oh shit! I'm gonna be. Sorry, I thought I was talking about the character she plays in Halloween. No, yeah. Oh yeah, Laurie Strode. Yeah, and I'll probably say for me, my only worry with Borderlands is the fact that it's going to be written and directed by Eli Roth. Now, I haven't actually seen any of Eli Roth's movies, so maybe this will show me some of his talent. But my main issue with him, what main issue I'm worried with is I've seen like a lot of reviews of like his other movies, and one of the main issues that a lot of people have with his movies is the writing and the dialogue. Like if you just watch like any review of an Eli Roth movie, or at least you'll at least at least a ranking, you'll at least get the mentioning of the dialogue and the characters. I mean, at least once in pretty much the vast majority of his rankings. So he does worry me a little bit, but I'm hoping it's going to be a pretty good video game adaptation, which we can add to the hall of great video game adaptations with like Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Super Mario Bros. And such. Next up for October is going to be Joker 2, also known as Joker Floy et Dux. If you're French or what can speak it, do correct me down in the comments section if I pronounce that right. Yeah, I did enjoy the first Joker. I think that was a really good like it was definitely a really great like comic book drama, which honestly, and it was actually pretty impressive that it became like the first R-rated movie that grossed over $1 billion, which I'm glad it happened because that actually proves that I mean, especially to some studios, that you don't necessarily need to be light in order to get money. But yeah, I don't really know what I said there, but I enjoyed first Joker, and I'm hoping it's gonna be good here. I'm a bit worried about the fact it's gonna be like a musical, which but I mean, I think it could actually add to the fact that this is gonna be introducing Harley Quinn, so yeah, well, we could see how that is handled. Next up for November. For November, my most anticipated for that is going to be Venom 3, which is rumored to be titled Venom Along Came a Spidey. Now, honestly, look, as far as the Sony Spider-Man without the Sony universe of Spider-Man without Spider-Man, um, I feel like Venom and Venom Let There Be Carnage are really the only two that I generally consider at least good. Morbius, I would say, is okay and watchable and a little bit enjoyable thanks to Matt Smith. And the fact that I watched it after the Morbin Time meme broke out. And I haven't seen Madam Web yet, but from what I've heard, it's atrocious. But the two Venom movies I really enjoyed, and I'm hoping that Venom 3 is at least enjoyable. And finally, for December, my most anticipated movie for that is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog Tres Amigo. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Yeah, I watched the first one during COVID, and that was probably the most enjoyment I got during that time period. Cause I mean, it was pretty depressing, but Sonic the Hedgehog I thought was a nice palette cleanser. Sonic 2 I thought took everything I enjoyed about first one and triple down, maybe even quadruple down on that. And I'm hoping Sonic the Hedgehog 3 elevates to new heights. Like I'm hoping it's at least going to be better than the first one, because as much as I did enjoy the first one, I did feel like that was a bit of a squandered video game adaptation, mainly because they decided to just have Sonic rings and Egghead, Robotnik. Fucking hell. Then the sequel at least rectify that with bringing some of the Sonic lore, and I'm hoping this is going to like elevate that. So yeah, still have a long way to wait for that movie to come out, but hope it's going to be a damn good video game adaptation. So there you go, guys. That is my best and most anticipated movies of each month. Let me know what your most anticipated movies are down below, and we will discuss it. Please like, share, hit that subscribe button, smash it, not like that. Please watch all my videos, get views up, get watch time up. Also, I just want to say we've officially hit. I already announced on a post, but we've officially reached 2 years of YouTube, and I just want to say thank you for everyone who's stuck by me since my first video, and who's continued on with me. It's been a really good career. It's been a good time, and I hope to continue it. And yeah, so that's my video. Bye.